Thank you for joining us and coming back to see the Bold Beauties. Miss Silvera here. I would like to make this half of the show a bit of a game. I love to play games. I don't know why. And my girlfriends are the best ones to do it with. I have written down some questions, and I've made them easy and simple because I know you were saying, please don't go there. So I tried to keep it a little decent. But I'd like to kind of go through. Okay. What the aspect of the game is we'll pick a card. Now, say I pick a card and I look at the question. Well, hell, I am not in the mood to answer that. I can pass it to one of my babes and make them do that. So that's the concept. Let's see if we can have a little fun. And if anything or anyone changes, you just let me know. Okay. I don't have a table, so would you like to start, Angelique?
Yes.
All right. Pick a card, darling. Any card.
Blue one's calling me.
Blue babe.
Did I get it?
Blue balls? Blue babe. Okay. Shit, I
Blue
should
ball.
not have said that. Sorry.
What is your prettiest body part?
Not your hair, but your body part.
You mean like Michael Torres?
What, can you see that? Is it pretty? Your toes, your breasts.
I've never seen it.
Two cards. Oh, this is good.
Get that back here, girl.
Blues.
I am going to beat you. Thank you.
What's my prettiest body part? Truthfully,
Yes.
I don't have one.
You want me to start the
What are you
list?
talking about?
Your
I don't have
lips,
one.
your eyes, your hands,
Oh.
your ta-ta.
Ta-ta. You mean my booty?
Yes, and these
Yes.
little thingies up here.
Those are beautiful.
Woohoo. Yeah, those are
I give
fabulous.
those away. Anybody want them?
No, I got
No,
plenty. I
no.
got too much.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
good.
Guys,
Guys,
this.
next. All right, Cassandra.
Okay.
I'm going to separate them so they don't stick together
Yeah.
again, though.
Give me a pink one.
Okay, hang on, make sure there's just one. You're going to take a pink one. There's a whole
Okay,
bunch
I
of pink
will
ones.
Take a pink one.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, what is something you would like to say in truth, whether or not?
You offend anyone.
Ooh. Well, I think what
You've
might
had
be-
enough alcohol. Should get you
Yeah.
there, girl.
Oh.
I remember you're being recorded. If you're
I'm
doing
being
it,
recorded. Actually, I get a little pissed off at women who come between relationships. And I get really super pissed off at when I'm with a man and a woman tries to get in the middle of me and him. And I would probably offend some women by saying that, but I don't think necessarily that these women are not in the sisterhood.
May I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why do you get frustrated at the women? Why not the man?
Oh, I get frustrated at the men too, but I think also the women I definitely get frustrated at the men.
Okay.
Like, that's just a given.
They're sweet. They're so weak. They can't help it.
But I think women should hold their boundaries because they don't like to be cheated on. They don't like another woman to be flirting with their man. So why are they doing it to us?
Well, like I said before, hold women more accountable for what they do.
Exactly.
Like being easy, like doing all these things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think, and I also think
Playing small.
that before you start a relationship with a man, make sure that he's finished with the other woman.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Otherwise they do it to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's something about being complete, and I think there's something about boundaries, and I would tell those women, shame on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it just pisses me off to no end.
Mm-hmm. The last gentleman that I dated, I remember we had talked, we met, we decided we did want to date. I waited about 2 days and I called him and I said, who's the woman around you? I can read and feel energy. And he goes, what do you mean? I said, there's a woman around you. He goes, that's interesting you should say that. He goes, my heart is hurt and yes, she's still there, but I'm not going back. And he said it had been quite some time. But yeah, you can feel that when another woman's still around or there's still that connection with someone.
Oh yes, I have a radar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, where have you been and who have you been with? And then I'm pissed at that woman.
Right.
Shame on her. And a shame on him too. But
Yeah.
women should know better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can lead the way.
There's a sisterhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so
there's-
I'm going to take a card, but I'm going to do it like that because at this point I can't look at them. I'm going to take the last blue one. Oh, crap. When is the last time you were intimate with anyone? Do my girlfriends count? Kisses, loves, hugs? Woo! I like the way. Ay, ay.
Does my cat count?
Well, what is intimacy? That's another good question.
Oh.
I was going to do sex, but I thought maybe the show wasn't growing up enough. But who the hell was I? Who was I thinking? God, how come I forget time? See, Chris was the last one. That was about 9 years ago. So,
That you were intimate?
yeah.
Boy, Jasmine, you
Well, I mean,
gotta get out there, girl.
well, okay, I lied.
Oh!
I just remembered I lied. Maybe the alcohol. Okay,
That's truth.
I was in a relationship with Chris 9 years ago. Yeah, I moved to Santa Fe. No, I moved to Montana. Anyway, I was in Santa Fe before here, and I intentionally created these little 3-month flings. So I had these flings, and I knew the end. And oh, you're gonna kill me. One was a married man.
Oh, how'd that go?
You
How'd
still
your
love
karma
me?
after that? Did your karma just slap you
No.
right in the face?
What? Is that why I'm single? Is that why no one loves me?
Oh, that hurts.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Gotta apologize to that woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was always the thing with married men is because that's all I was going to do, and I didn't want anything serious, and I knew I could kick them to the curb and they really wouldn't hurt. I don't know. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I
They're
don't
not gonna
know.
stop
That's
you,
still
'cause you
not
can tell
very
their wife and they'll
nice.
stop it.
That's not a.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
not a queen attribute, though. Can we cut or edit?
That's not a queen attribute.
Mercy, but let's see. After the 3-month flings, I guess I've been here for 4 years. 4, 5, maybe 5.5 years. And that's another show I'd love to do with you ladies and anyone else that would love to join about why there are so many of us that are single. I mean, I consider myself to have a very full life, but why is it that I'm here?
Your bedroom's
and
empty.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. All right. So, who's next? I'm running cards, so we're gonna have to make them up, but we're gonna use the cards until they're gone. Look at that. We got lots of pink left.
Oh, I get 2 again.
Oh, good Lord, woman, what's with you and 2?
That's all the questions.
She's bold. She needs both of them.
What lie? Oh no, Jasmine. What lie did you tell yourself today? Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling with my conscience telling me I should do better, I should get more money, I should go back into the business world and make the money because I can't even afford to get my teeth fixed right now. And I feel so sad. And like my subconscious tells me, well, you got to do something about it. And then the other part of me tells me, well, the lie is, I don't know who's lying here. I don't know if I should just take it easy and wait tomorrow. I'm just waiting to see how I feel. But I feel really sad. Mm-hmm. And so I guess the lie is that I'm not this real happy person because I am really sad. And I don't want my teeth to fall out of my mouth. But I can't afford to fix them. And what do you do with that? What do you do with that frustration? That you know, do I go find a rich husband, like an old person who's going to die? You know, that's some. I can't believe this on tape. Okay, I'm going to just shut up. But what do you do? You know, what do
You talk to your bold beauty girlfriends.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
So I really need some employment.
Different
I
employment.
need a different life.
But we can finance. Remember, I told you the day. Let's keep knocking and opening these doors. I think there's an answer. It's just not something that you're thinking of.
Yeah.
It's
And I'm thinking so.
traditional.
So today.
Okay, and
like
traditionally.
my bank balance today.
Yeah.
Really sucks, people. I mean, really.
Yeah. Well, that and it's traditional saying the doctor said no to you, so you're not seeing those other options. All of a sudden, you just went, "What the hell just happened?" So yeah, I think there's more to it.
And the universe is
we'll look at
so
it.
big and powerful,
Mhm.
and I just put my little blinders on, and
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
it is what it is. But could be bigger.
Yeah.
Could be a lot bigger.
Much.
And maybe this show would be bigger.
God, I hope so. That'd be great. We'd have 8 women sit down, all trying to talk at once.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if I answered the question, but
Yes, you did, darling. Thank you.
I'll take
Thank you
the
for being
yellow
honest.
one.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
Okay. What is the truth about your body and how it makes you feel? Well, it depends on what day it is.
Today.
Well, today my
No.
body's feeling
No,
really
no.
good, and the truth is that I'm happy where it's at. However, I want to go and now lose another 20 to 25 pounds, and because the truth of my body is that I have health issues, and I know that if I just dropped more, it would actually, I would have more energy and I would feel better and my back wouldn't hurt so much, and all my injuries from dancing. So I think, and the truth of my body is that it's okay where it's at, and it's not perfect. Oh, I'm gonna cry because it's not perfect, and I just have to love it the way it is. I really do, because I have been in a battle for years with this body, and it's just time for me to just put down the sword and say I'm done, and say it is what it is. And thank goodness for these girls with big butts, because I'm like, oh my God, it's okay now.
Isn't that funny?
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
The girls
like,
envy
yes.
us. Yep.
Because now I can be like that.
Yeah.
Whereas before that wasn't okay to be full and
No, it
big and
wasn't.
big legs, It's like now I can do that. And they have plastic surgery to be like that.
They have implants.
It's
unbelievable.
unbelievable.
I know.
Oh my goddess.
I know, with the envy. Oh my God.
Thank
We're natural.
you.
We don't have to do implants.
We don't. We
But
don't.
what is it in like butts? They're just a bunch of fat. I mean, when you think about a butt.
No, no, seriously. I've heard this comment from men. If you can imagine yourself a man,
Okay.
please, if you have any children, please do ask them to leave the room. You've got a woman, because I can imagine this. You've got a woman. She's on all fours.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you looking at back here? You
A
want some?
cow.
No. Cushion.
Oh, no,
Cushion.
no.
Some
Cushion.
blush. Yeah.
And all those curves. They
Yes.
like all that. They're like,
Seriously. Could you imagine if it was
whoa.
skinny? There's nothing but a little alleyway. What?
The
What?
only thing comes to mind is rug burn.
Well, you don't want to go crawling. You want to sit still. Jeez. I have to tell you what's going on there. Don't do. So
Can I have
yeah.
lessons?
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Okay then. All right, honey. Move a little to the left, a little to the right.
Stand up. Sit
Yeah.
down. Walk back.
It's your turn.
Yeah. Well, my turn, but
Oh, your turn.
Yeah,
Your turn,
shuffle.
darling. Your turn.
okay. And we all
That's
have
right.
pink. Oh, look at that. We have one for each of us. We'll go in the middle. Get. Getting ready for the show tonight. Where did you feel less than?
Yeah.
I always feel like an oddball. I love the comment, the compliment, which was so beautiful. One of the crew here had asked to bring his wife, and the more women, the merrier. But she made a comment to me that touched my heart, because it reminded me that someone's seeing me from the inside out. And it reminds me a lot, and I'm not sure why, but I feel, I mean, if I can do it in a big way, I know there's a power in what I'm doing, and I can feel that because I keep doing it. Why? I keep repeating it. It's something that's a force that is driving me. That I understand. But sometimes I always wonder, like, wow, what am I doing, But the fun with you guys and getting ready. But yeah, I feel like an oddball sometimes, like a little ugly duckling for sometimes. Something's
So
to that.
explain what an oddball is.
It's like a little duckling out of water. Oddball, I'm odd man out.
So you're out of what's going on. You're
Sometimes
Okay.
I feel like the odd man out. I don't know if that's from my childhood. I don't know. Oh, there's that counselor's face. There's that counselor's
Did you
face.
feel that way in the dressing room with us?
No, with you guys I did not. In the kitchen, not too much, but when I stand, I'm very conscious of my weight, so I'm very conscious that I'm not comfortable when I'm standing, so that I'm always conscious of my weight. Talking about weight, not too many years ago, I remember I was driving and I was always conscious about where to sit. And I remember I looked at God and I said, God, do you know that you could come down, tap the top of my head, make all of my concerns go away, and I would just be just beautiful and content. And I think I had one day of pleasure in that moment. And I've prayed to have it back, that I do not feel my body and that I'm not conscious of, just let it be.
Yeah.
But it's always in my mind. It's
Yeah.
always in my mind.
Is it
So
always in your
makes me
mind, too?
uncomfortable.
It used to be.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be, but my guru said that the biggest
Your
lie.
guru.
My guru. But she said the biggest thing is that the biggest lie is that our body is actually, like, we are our body.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We're our spirit. We're
Can I just live that? I'd
We're
love
our being. So,
Mhm.
you know, the body is just this little container we're in.
it. Right.
It's really not all that important. But
Just
that
to
was a huge
disconnect.
breakthrough when she said that. Like, I was like, oh,
I need a
okay.
guru. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that was a big one because I was like, oh, because I was so attached
Yes.
to what I have to look like, an attachment, right? So I was so attached to what I have to look like, who I have to be, you know, how I have to present myself, what am I wearing? And so when I just kind of, I mean, I'm not always over it,
Right.
but, you know, at this moment, I'm a lot more over it than I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more. And
wonderful.
just accepting of,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you got to love all of it.
Yeah.
And actually, I didn't start to lose it till I started to love it.
They always say that if you get to a balance as far as that place of loving yourself, the weight naturally will fall away because now you've become into balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a process. All right, we have 2 more cards. Anybody back there want to join one? Anybody want to pull a card? Guys, girls, no.
Bunch of
Look at them.
bunch of
They're no
chickens.
bold beauties. No bold beauties.
Okay. Do I really feel as good as I look? Do I really feel as good as I look? So I'm assuming I look great?
Damn
Fat.
straight, girl.
I walked
Sweet,
in, I
sweet,
thought you
sweet.
looked great.
Of course not.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Ding, ding, ding,
But
ding.
I'm going to get there. I'm a witch, but I'm going to be a queen. Yay!
Oh,
my
that's
stars.
awesome. Last one, darling.
Okay, I'll take that one. All right, let's see. Do you have a crush on anyone in this room? Oh, yeah.
You don't have to tell me about that.
I know. These 2 ladies right here. No, actually, I am just in love with definitely these 2 beings right here because you guys are being honest and you're being truthful and you're being so amazing. And so, yeah, I have a crush on all of you because we should just love everyone. We should just love everyone.
We
Yeah.
should.
Yep, just love everyone.
Don't let them walk over us. Just love
That's
them.
it. Just, yeah.
Yep.
Cannot walk
Don't
on
use
me.
your car.
No, no.
Don't give them money. No.
We love you.
Let them
though.
be
Go
stronger.
Fix your own car.
Yeah, fix your own. We love
Yep. Yep.
Did
for
you
sure.
realize that, Angelique, that in the sense of a process, like say you have a man that said that about your car, when you go to help them, sometimes you can take their power away of their own process. So I've learned that not to help them because it's to empower themselves, but we take that away from them
That's true.
in a way. Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm out of questions. Who else wants to talk?
Well, and just on that,
Yes.
you know, I've had to force myself not to help people.
Yeah.
And not to, because I noticed that when I empowered people or like when I tried to help them, it actually backfired and I became resentful because they weren't grateful and they weren't, you know, and then they just sort of used me up. And so I've actually had to force myself to go, no, I don't think so. I think, yeah, you can figure that out for yourself and just allow people to, especially men.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I think that it goes along with are your no's, and are your yeses, your yeses.
Yeah.
And I have some big problems with that.
What do you mean? That when you say no, you mean yes?
I don't stick to my nose. Like, I feel my gut and it says, no, absolutely, are you crazy? This is not going to go well. Stop it now.
Right.
And then this out here and whatever else is in here goes, oh, God, come on, you're being so cruel.
What do they say? Your first response is the right response. Now, why don't you stick with that? Because apparently you listen to your gut. You hear it.
I do listen.
What do you get from it when you
I
don't
always
listen?
obey it.
Okay. Do you get something that feels better than obeying it?
When I don't obey it, my stomach hurts
Ah.
and I have diarrhea. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Do you ever
I
get
get sick.
now? Do you stop then?
No.
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 How would you make that change?
I'm gonna have to love myself more.
Okay. And you're
Yeah,
doing
that's
that a
a
lot,
big
and
one.
I've seen you in your life.
It's huge.
And we're getting that chance soon because we're going to a little local place here, going dancing. You're going to be around men. Should I guard you? I'll be your
Can I be
queen.
naked?
No. They'll have to pay you.
Oh, I need a pole for that. I got it.
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
get
I can
tips.
see you walking in with your pole.
Yeehaw!
You walking with your own
Yeah.
pole.
Yeah. And we do have, my brother had one when he was dying. He had some pole in his bed.
Really?
I can go borrow it.
Why would he want a pole? Why did he want a pole?
No, he's needed, yeah.
Oh, okay, that one. Okay. Mm.
But yeah, my no, my no's, my yes, my yeses. And that's with work, with everything.
Yep.
With getting my car fixed, with people trying to take advantage of me.
Yep.
Just my no's are my no's and just my yeses, then I really have to feel like it's good. Then nobody can take advantage of me if I say yes. If I say, yes, you can borrow $200, I gotta will be willing to never see that $200 ever again the rest of my
sure.
life. Because if I'm gonna hold that person accountable for $200, then
Oh, you can be a mad witch,
I'm
really
gonna
mad
be
witch
angry,
in the mood.
frustrated, or hate
Yeah.
that person,
Yeah.
or dislike that person.
Could they ever surprise you and pay it back?
That would be awesome. But
Yeah.
but I gotta be the one to go, it's okay.
Right.
It's all right. I made a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Felt good to me. I had the money.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just let it go. It's money.
Mm-hmm.
Just money.
What would be the hardest thing that you guys could do if a man was standing in front of you? There's this class I'd love to
Back
have.
up first. No.
Is that hard? I mean, if it's saying something or just standing, looking in their eyes, and this is, 10 minutes, what would be the hardest thing to do? Yes, darling. Get you past your comfort
Well,
zone
you're
in
in a
5
relationship.
No,
It'd be easy.
No,
no,
it's still-
no, it's not
No.
easy. No. I think the hardest thing of standing in front of a man is not allowing myself to be less than.
What do you mean?
So, classically, men are dominant and a woman should be submissive and should be, do what he says and how he says it. And so, and there's a part of me that wants to do that because sometimes I think that's how I'm going to keep a man. But I have to stand up and say, no, I'm equal to you. And I mean, with the men I've dated and the man who's in my life, he still wants to dominate and control me and be better than me. And, and I just have to say, no, you are a man and these are your qualities. And I'm a woman and these are my qualities. And let's have these qualities work together. And this is not about dominating me. And this is not about me becoming submissive.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the hardest thing for me is to become submissive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Natural pattern.
Less than, like I'm just, I'm a shrink.
Right.
And not stand in my power. I mean, that's probably why I'm not married right now.
Right.
So in a sense, sometimes I do feel single even though I'm with someone, but I'm not in the married relationship. I was married before, but I'm not married now. And so sometimes I question that, like, why am I not married?
Right.
And that's just as much as being single. I go to bed at night alone and wonder why I don't have a husband next to me and I don't have that life. And I think because I haven't been able to really be equal with someone yet,
Do you think you've attracted that in this man? Will he honor those boundaries?
He's working on it.
Oh, that's great.
He's working on thinking that he's not better than me because I won't put up with it.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I'll move on to someone else. I'm sorry. I sometimes with men, I'm not in my power. And I become submissive, and then I become their little wife and their mother, and I do everything
don't get
for
married
them.
then.
Yeah, so I don't get married. And so I'm learning how to be the queen so that I can hopefully be married at some point and be a partnership with someone. But I'm actually not there yet. I'm not there yet either. And Yeah, working on standing in my power. You know,
So that's
being bold.
Are you clear why you attracted him then? Do you see that the way I see it?
I think we've
Yeah.
attracted each other to learn.
I'm
And-
talking about you, girlfriend. He's
oh,
not here.
oh,
You're
sorry.
here. You.
I'm here. Okay.
Yeah, he's not here.
Wait,
You
what's
are.
the question? I got
Why
confused.
why did you attract him? Do you see it as clearly as I do? Well, my perception
I
of
think
it.
I attracted him to learn how to stand up for myself, to be
Usually does.
feminine,
Yeah,
to
definitely.
be soft, and to be bold, a bold beauty, and stand my ground.
There is a saying that they say that we do not attract relationships for love, but for experiences.
I could not agree more. I could
Yeah.
not agree more. Yes.
Well, I want a guy that
I was going to ask you, what are
I
you
can be
attracting?
they can be everything. Like some days I want to be weak. Some days I
Yes.
want to be carried. Some days I want to have someone take care of me.
Yes.
And I don't want that to rule the relationship. Like, oh, well, you were weak yesterday.
Yes, and tomorrow I'm going to be
To be
different.
strong today. Well, fine, do your own shit. You know what I mean?
Right?
And I
What
want
can you
and
tell?
I want to be able to say that to them. I really need a strong man. in me.
Well, let's ask a question. When a woman changes like that, is that easy to follow or is that confusing? We have men on the crew, so I'm going to ask real quick. Is that easy? Or do we need to communicate that to you? I wish Julie would come out here. She's wife to one of the guys. That'd be so cool to... I mean, so is that a confusing thing when women change that way?
It can be a challenge.
Okay.
'Cause
Do
you
you...
have to adapt. You have to try to understand where they're coming from, especially if they're not communicating it
Okay.
well enough to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, any change is always going to be a challenge, I believe.
Well, Susan, what...
It'd be great if you could tell us where you're at.
Yeah,
If you-
what-
If you
Yeah.
can figure it out.
Okay.
Say,
Well,
Susan, today I'm a winch. Tomorrow
Yeah.
I'm going to be a
Right,
pawn.
well,
You know
yeah.
what? Yeah, it's like,
Isn't
okay,
there
just
the-
take care of me today.
Tomorrow I'm being a queen, so enjoy the witch because you'll get it tonight.
There you go. Right. Isn't there that song? I'm a bitch.
I'm a
Yeah.
queen. I'm a
Yeah.
Michelle's. Yes.
She's like, because women are always
Oh,
changing. I mean,
so
there's
good.
like things
Yeah.
said about that. I think
And who wants
Shakespeare
a
said
woman who
something
doesn't
about
involve?
that.
What
Yeah.
a man actually stays with a woman who doesn't involve? I don't know.
We're like cats. One day we're like,
Yeah.
oh, I like you. And next
Yeah.
day we're like, meow.
Claws.
Get away from me!
I'm busy.
Yeah.
What
Gotta
happened?
lick my paw.
Oh my God! But I think that's what makes us so
Yeah.
beautiful.
But maybe if we'd
But to
be more
communicate
honest.
it.
Maybe if we'd be more honest to people.
In what way? What do you mean?
Like, just tell your partner,
Yes.
today's a good day for you to go see your friend.
Yeah.
Great day to go fishing. Great day to go bowling. Whatever you do to get out of here, great day for that.
Yeah.
And take the bank account. Go! Get!
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, I wouldn't leave the house if I
Yeah.
were you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
not do that.
I need you to be a homebody today. And also be ready for no. Because we're grown-ups.
Do you, in a relationship, is it hard to say no? I mean, my dynamic. Okay, the last gentleman I dated, I always said, which I really appreciated, was I always have my cards on the table. You're always going to know who I am as a woman because I tell you. If I can't answer, you're wondering what mood I'm in. Give me 2 days, I'll tell you. That's a gift I appreciate so much that I have gotten. But he asked me one time, how come I never say no? I said, well, I lose out on the fun. Why do you?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You
So-
lose out on the fun.
You ever say no to what, Jasmine?
Sex, honey.
Oh!
Dang, come on,
I
follow.
missed that completely.
What were your nose
You
on?
never say
What?
no to sex.
Not really.
I know.
I say no because I'm missing
Really?
out.
Put an advertisement in the paper about
Rarely.
her.
No, we don't. We do not need those kind of men. No. But no, because, and it's not that I'm saying no, it's just I'm not going to miss that. I mean, I don't get, if I'm in an argument or this, and say he turns on and wanted to have sex, I can change my mood and have a wonderful time with a beautiful individual that I've chosen to be with because I love him. Now, we're going to talk about this later, but I'm not going to miss this and talk about it now. But we will talk. Yeah. And
That's
that's,
something you can teach us. We could.
why? How
Well,
the,
we can learn
how the hell am I going to teach you?
Because I get in a funk. It's hard.
To have,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
because what happens
It's
is we
so-
shut
yeah,
down,
yeah.
and in that we push everything away.
Yeah.
But I remember with Chris, we didn't really argue, but sometimes we get in this funk, and then it's like, okay, let's enjoy this moment, but let's a little later on we're gonna talk. We're good. I don't want to miss having that. So yeah,
That's a beautiful way to look at it.
it's just kind of what happened, and he was cute. It didn't hurt. Yeah, he was really good looking. He was handsome. I know.
That helps. That helps.
All right, so ladies, what questions do you want to ask? We're talking to the audience about what our gift is as a woman.
And how long can you be absent before it grows solid?
What do you mean?
Your vagina goes away.
It gets smaller, but it won't go away. It gets smaller. It shrinks back to when you were a
like
kid
riding
and a
a
young
bike?
girl. The men load, I don't know.
Yes. Okay, I'm talking, and okay, great.
We got it.
Okay.
Very nice. Thank you. That was deep, wise, wonderful, succinct.
Fabulous. Yay! Yay!
You're talking to the queen. Be careful.
Well, I'm working on
I
it.
know, I have meetings with the queen every week.
Oh, you do. Oh,
Because I've been the
careful.
doormat.
All bow to the queen.
The
No,
doormat. I know. Hail to the queen. I know.
So this is Miss Silvera's Bold Beauties, and we are on show number 2. Bring it
Thank,
on.